But before I introduce you to the chief guest, I just want to ask all of you, who is your favorite cricketer? And in one voice, everybody over there, all the school kids said, Kapil Dev. Bhagwan's hand on my head was evident because I was batting only on 12 when I went for a drive outside the off stump. Introductions also can be quite difficult. My uncle Madhav Mantri, my mother's elder brother, he played 4 test matches for India in the 1950s, went to England with the Indian team in 1952, to Pakistan in 1955. And many years later, at a school prize distribution, when I was the captain of the Indian team, he was invited for a school sports day. And the principal of the school, said to him, how do I introduce you? And my uncle said, look, these kids don't know me at all. Don't bother introducing me. Just, ask them who their favorite cricketer is, and then say I'm his uncle. It's simple. So the principal said, yes, very good idea. We'll do that. And so, the principal, once the sports had finished and the presentation part was to be there, the principal said, boys, today we have a chief guest here. But before I introduce you to the chief guest, I just want to ask all of you, who is your favorite cricketer? And in one voice, everybody over there, all the school kids said, Kapil Dev. So the introduction went for a toss. But how did I get introduced to Sathya Sai Baba, Bhagwan? I think we've been, as a family, devotees of Bhagwan for more than a half century. And ever since he's come into our lives have changed for the better. Starting with my own career, and I got a half century. Next game again, next test, I was batting about 4. At this time I went for a cut outside the off stump. Ball flew to him, again to Sir Garfield Sobers. It hit him in the chest. By the time he recovered, ball had gone. Now I got my first test century. And then I kept my place in the team with his hand on my head for the next 17 years. And so, when Sadhguru started the Sai Sanjeevani hospitals, where children born with congenital heart defects were going to be given totally free of cost surgeries, my own experience of having got a second cricketing life, that resonated with the whole mission. That here are children going to be given a second life after that surgery, and to lead a normal, healthy life. And that's how began my third innings in life. My first innings has been as a cricketer. Second innings, which is still ongoing, but tapering off, has been involved with a little bit of administration, with media work like TV and columns. But this third innings, which is only 12 years old, has been the most satisfying and most fulfilling. It's been the most satisfying, most fulfilling, because of what it is doing. When you have a look at the faces of the parents who are invariably, as you yourself described, sir, about how malnutrition happens, are from the financially challenged sector of our society, who have not really gone out of the villages. They have not even seen so many people when they come into the cities. They have not seen so many buildings. They have not seen so many cars. and they are bewildered by the whole experience. And their child is unwell. Child has got a serious ailment. So they are all completely at sea. But when the doctors come out, after the procedure is done, and if I might add that our success rate in all the hospitals that we have, the Sai Sanjeevani hospitals, is more than 99%, which is a phenomenal rate, and which just tells you about how good our doctors and our support staff are. And when the doctors go and tell the parents that their child is going to lead a normal, healthy life, the expression, which is that scared expression, bewildered expression, frantic expression, suddenly changing into disbelief. First disbelief that their child is going to be fine, then relief, then tears of joy. Just to see that has given me more satisfaction than scoring a double century for India. And which is the reason why I think the third innings has been the most fulfilling and most satisfying innings for me. I can only thank Bhagwan here for giving me the opportunity to be able to do this. And as long as I can, I will certainly like to play this innings, because like I said, it is hard to describe in words, but it is just the glow that you feel, having seen that is something exceptional. And I think I consider that really as a blessing to be able to do that.